What's up, guys? Welcome back to Mr. Legend Crypto. Guys, in today's video we're taking a look at the general crypto market. So let me give you guys some minutes to actually come in, come online. We'll be taking a look at the general crypto market. Bitcoin is tittering at $20,000. We're about to break $20,000. Let me put this chart on a 1 hour time frame so we can see where the action is happening. Bitcoin will probably break below 20,000 very soon. We might be heading to Goblin Town. Bitcoin on the 1 hour time frame just hit its 200 moving average and looks as if it's not able to break it. We might end up dumping. Guys, I see Bitcoin dumping below 17,600. 17,600 is not the bottom. We're looking at new stories happening in the crypto space. Looking at the fear and greed index, currently at extreme fear. We're talking about how sentiment in the market is garbage. Looking at the best time to buy Bitcoin in the past, and when the bear market right now, history has shown that the bear market is the best time you want to be buying Bitcoin. I'm looking at this rainbow chart. This rainbow chart has been getting a lot of publicity on Twitter. It's showing us that Bitcoin is basically in a fire sale right now. If you buy Bitcoin, when we go back to maximum bubble territory, you'll probably be happy you did. I'm looking at other news stories in the crypto space. We'll be talking about that and more in this video. Right now, let's take a look at the Bitcoin price chart. Bitcoin is going for $20,000 on the larger time frame. Bitcoin is just touching its 2018 all-time high. A lot of people want to know what's the next step for Bitcoin. Altcoins are actually waiting for Bitcoin to show us the way. If Bitcoin start dumping right now, guys, we might see altcoins tank. Remember when Bitcoin had this mad fall that took it to 17k, altcoins didn't really tank that well. A lot of them still held the lows they set in May 2022. So we might see the crypto market go lower. We have had a wonderful week. You can see in the last 1 week, synthetic is up 67%, BSV, Inch, Wave, GMT. A lot of the altcoins in the market have actually pumped. Bitcoin included have pumped, but right now Bitcoin is still down 7.6% in the last 1 week. I'll be expecting a final dump, maybe entering July, final flush to downside. Remember, guys, when everybody thinks the bottom is in, that's actually when the bottom is not in, because most times the consensus is always wrong. When the bottom will come in, a lot of people will think we'll keep dumping further down, and that is when we'll start pumping. And Bitcoin price wicks below 20k as whales send 50,000 Bitcoins to exchanges. And one reason why we actually see what whales are doing is that when they dump this amount of Bitcoin on exchanges, guess what happened? The price of Bitcoin will actually dump for the largest Bitcoin hodlers, and whales look to reduce Bitcoin exposures. For the last day Bitcoin hustlers, meanwhile, signs of change were already visible on chain data. According to on-chain analytics from Glassnode on June 20 and 21, Bitcoin whales deposited over 50,000 to exchanges. This followed 58,000 inflows on a single day on June 13. Overall inflows from whales wallet does remain elevated on the intraday basis, while still not matching the levels seen during some previous sell-off. On May 9th, for example, the same group sent over 80,000 Bitcoins to exchanges, the most since March 2020. So we're seeing major capitulation happen in the crypto market. But guys, remember, when there's fear in the market, that's when you want to be buying crypto, and when there's greed, that's where you want to be selling. You don't want to do what the crowd is doing right now. There's extreme fear in the market. We actually just left single digits extreme fear. Right now we're in 11, actually an improvement. Bitcoin price rises to up to 20,700 after Fed's Powell says more hike rates appropriate. So our Fed chairman was giving a testimony to the Senate today, and he was asked question about where the economy is going and all, and he says, you know what, we will make our decision meeting by meeting, and we'll continue to communicate our thinking clearly as possible. Guys, it looks as if there's further downside for Bitcoin. This is not the kind of volume BTC experience at bare bottom. So a lot of people are expecting Bitcoin to drop further. People are calling unrealistic prices for Bitcoin. People are saying Bitcoin might go to as low as $10,000, and right now Bitcoin is currently below $20,000. We actually just went below $20,000. Bitcoin has gone to 19,958. Only time we tell. We hope it don't dump further. We hope Bitcoin doesn't keep dumping further, because we might see Bitcoin break this 17,500 and chaos will ensue in the crypto market. And look at the top 10 cryptocurrency market capitalization in the last 24 hours. Total crypto market cap is around 900 billion. We're taking a look at total crypto market cap share very quickly. We'll also look at Bitcoin dominance, and I'll tell you how a lot of people are interpreting the Bitcoin dominance very wrongly right now. At number one, Bitcoin is still the king of the market. Ethereum number two. Ethereum had a pump that took it almost to 1,100. And guys, the battle of the stable coins is hitting up very, very well. You can see that USDC has a market capitalization of 55 billion. It's hitting up and is getting close to USD Tether. Tether had a market cap of almost 80 billion at the top of the market. Right now, you can see that their market capitalization is just $66 billion. Only time we tell whether USDC will overtake Tether, but we're watching that very, very closely. Binance is still number 5. Binance BNB is still number 5. Then Binance USD, their stable coins, number 6. ADA and XRP has been switching number 7 and number 8. These projects are actually strong. Think about all the dumps that have been happening. They have still remained in the top 10. Number 9 and number 10, we have Solana and Dogecoin. Those are the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market capitalization in the last 24 hours. And guys, let's take a look at the total crypto market cap. Let's look at some metrics showing us how bullish or how bearish the market is. And this total crypto market cap on a 3-day time frame, you can see that the previous all-time high for the total crypto market cap is around $760 billion. We got there. We actually tagged $750 billion when the market dumped. I don't believe the bottom is in. If you go and look at previous Bitcoin bottoms or the total crypto market bottom, you can see the last time bottom came in here. It was not just a touch the place and go. We actually spent a little time ranging, and this time it was because the Fed actually printed insane amount of money. Right now, except the Fed makes a crazy announcement, I can see the total crypto market cap dropping to as low as 388 billion or maybe $400 billion. For context sake, the whole market might drop another 40, maybe 50%. I don't expect Bitcoin and Ethereum to dump that low, but remember guys, the altcoins have not actually dumped like that. Bitcoin and Ethereum have been the one dumping, so we have to be careful with altcoins. In the bear market, altcoins are very, very risky. The total crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin too is at support, currently at 484 billion, but you know that Ethereum takes a large portion of this total crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin. So let's take a look at the chart of total crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. Let's see the health of all coins in the market, how all coins behaving in the market. Let's use the Fibonacci retracement and let's see where it is. You can see that it's pinpointed at the all-time high, the previous all-time high for the total crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, which is at $350 billion. We didn't get to the full extension for the total crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. We just got to this region. A lot of people are still expecting us, me included, for us to get to around this $1.4 trillion region. So the last hopium we have is that maybe, just maybe, Bitcoin will turn and start pumping. We'll have a retracement, all coins will pump to the moon. We might see total crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum get to as high as $1.4 trillion. This is just hopium. I'm not expecting that to happen any soon, but let's just assume it happens. And total crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum will have to pump around 300%. Guys, it's very, very possible. I can see it happening. Total crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum pumping 300%. But I still think we're in the bear market right now. We might actually drop to as low as $250 billion from where we are right now. That's another maybe 30-40% dump on the general crypto market. And let's look at Bitcoin market cap. Bitcoin market cap has not touched its previous all-time high. That's another reason, guys, why I believe a huge dump is coming. And Bitcoin has not actually bottomed because Bitcoin has not touched its previous all-time high. The market cap of Bitcoin's all-time high in 2018 was $323 billion. Right now, Bitcoin almost got there, but we're in $381 billion. Let's take a look at the news stories happening in the crypto space. And there's been a lot of news, a lot of fear, a lot of up and down. People are scared, they don't know what to do. But FTX US acquires embedded financial subsidiary for stock trading platform. FTX are making huge moves in the bear market. They just built out BlockFi yesterday, and their US branch now is actually acquiring a subsidiary for stock trading platform, which is crazy to see. They are making huge moves. Them and Binance, they are making huge moves in the crypto market. Shout out to their CEO Sam Beckman-Fried. Shout out to him. And Tether to launch GBPT stablecoin pegged to British pound sterling. We have seen the rise of stablecoins in the market. A lot of people are actually into stablecoins. The stablecoin dominance have been increasing very rapidly. We're taking a look at stablecoin dominance very quickly. But Tether says they will actually launch their own stablecoins pegged to the British pound. We hope to help lead this innovation by providing cryptocurrencies users worldwide with access to GBT denominated stablecoins issued by the largest stablecoin issuer. Tether is ready and willing to work with Tether Tether is readily and willing to work with UK regulators to make this goal a reality, and look forward to the continued adoption of Tether stablecoins. And Tether had a lot of fraud. People are saying they are not back to the dollar, and right now they are making big moves. So shout out to them. Who would have thought that Tether will not actually break? The whole market thought Tether will be the one to crash the market, but Tether UST beat them to that. Stablecoin dominance is going to a new all-time high, and you can see that Tether is trying to launch a new stablecoin, and stablecoin dominance got to new all-time highs on the 18th of June 2022, which is very, very crazy. That's the day the market capitulated. I don't think the bottom is in. If we see stablecoin dominance getting to as high as 20%, guys, we might see Bitcoin dump one more time to the downside. Bitcoin is below 20k, and I don't think the bottom is in. A lot of people are too comfortable with Bitcoin being at 17,600, calling the bottom. Guys, if you look at the stablecoin dominance on a 3-day time frame, you can see that when the stablecoin dominance is entering new highs and it crashes to this moving average, 200-week moving average on the 3-day time frame, you can see that anytime stablecoin dominance come to this 200 moving average on the 3-day time frame, that's what we experienced all season. This was in November when Bitcoin was pumping. This was without prolonged all season we had from January 2021 to May. So we'll be hoping that the stablecoin dominance will at some point in time in the future come and meet this moving average. If it does that, guys, guess what? We'll have some pump in the market, and obviously to not dump in a straight line, we might see the stablecoin and dominance waddle. So we might not actually see a pump maybe till December, maybe till January next year, but at some point in time in the future, we are going to see a pump. The crypto market is not dead. This is how it happens. The fact that we pump to the upside means at some point in time, we will dump to the downside. Another reason why we might see a huge dump coming, guys, is that the bulls have overplayed their hand. A lot of bulls were betting that Bitcoin price will get to 60,000 by June. So if you're caught offside and you are being overly bullish and you felt as if, oh my god, the market wrong-footed me, don't feel bad. On Friday, $2.2 billion worth of Bitcoin options will expire if Bitcoin doesn't go above like 60,000. And you know that from where we are right now, Bitcoin might not get to that level. Bulls place their bets at 40,000 and higher. The open interest for June 24 option expiry is $2.5 billion. But the actual figure will be much lower since bulls were overly optimistic. These traders completely missed the mark after BTC dump below 28,000 on June 12, but their bullish bet for the monthly option expires beyond 60k. Guys, it looks as if the bulls are going to be losing a lot of money, and that will help us have a lot of time to accumulate a lot of Bitcoin because they won't have a lot of money to push the price to the upside. So that's the good news if you are hoping to accumulate Bitcoin on the long term. Guys, the top gainers and the top losers in the last 24 hours, we have Synthetic as part of the gainers. We have Uniswap, OKB, Leo, Sandbox, then Binance USD, other stable coins. If not, a lot of coins in the top 100 are losing. Aave is leading the losers, is down 11%. Wave is down 9.6%. Run, Harmony, and Axis Infinity are all down 8%. I think a huge dump is coming for these altcoins, guys. You want to be careful with altcoins. Look at Bitcoin dominance actually falling. You know that Bitcoin dominance will not keep falling forever. At some point in time, you have to go back to the upside. If you look at the previous bear market, what has Bitcoin dominance done when the market's in the bear market? Bitcoin dominance actually increased, and that's why a lot of people, me included, are finding safe haven in Bitcoin. If you still want to be in the crypto market, and you think that the market will still dump, it will be safe to actually be in Bitcoin because Bitcoin has to be healthy before the rest of the market will dump. So if you're holding an altcoin, guys, drop your thoughts in the comment section. Tell me why you're holding that altcoin. Do you believe the altcoin will pump before Bitcoin? Or do you believe it's not dump during the bear market? Some people actually are so bullish that they think we're not in the bear market. And you might be right. Everybody might be wrong, you might be right. Always remember that all you have is time, and time will help you. European Central Bank head calls for separate framework to regulate crypto lending, and the whole Terra Luna situation is actually going to bring regulators to crypto. I've been saying it over and over again, and see what they're saying. Innovation in this unexplored and uncharted territory put consumers at risk, where the lack of regulation is often covering fraud, completely illegitimate claims about valuation, and often speculation as well as criminal dealings. To be honest, the crypto market actually needs regulation. We are just operating like the wild west. Everybody and anybody can launch a project at any time. Qatar Central Bank's in foundation stage of launching digital currency. A lot of nations are talking about CBDC. US, I believe that when the US launched their own CBDC, a lot of these nations will pick up. Nigeria actually tried to launch the digital naira. It didn't actually take off, but it's good to see a lot of countries are warming up to crypto. Think about it, guys. CBDC is another form of crypto. Yes, it's government fiat. But what's stablecoins? Stablecoins is just an extension of government fiat. A lot of people want to hold stable coins right now when the market is dumping. So there's actually a market for stable coins. If not, we won't see the stable coin dominance getting into new highs. And crypto resonates better with bank of settlement vision, ideal monetary system, and the reward apported points to the fiat ecosystem for the safety and stability policy, while highlighting that public oversight has helped achieve safety and robust payment system. Guys, remember, the only thing that is money is what you believe in money. The reason why we believe the US dollar, the pounds, and any currency you're holding has value is because we trust in those governments. And the reason why we believe that Bitcoin has value is because a lot of people believe if all of us come together and say Bitcoin doesn't have value, guess what, guys? Bitcoin doesn't have value. It's good to see a lot of governments warming up to crypto. And shout out to Elon Musk. It looks as if the deal is going through. Twitter boards recommend shareholders vote for Elon Musk's takeover, and this has been in the news. A lot of people thought that Elon Musk was just blowing hot smoke, but right now it looks as if he's taking over Twitter. I think it will make sense to integrate payments into Twitter so that it's easy to send money back and forth. And if you have currency as well as crypto, essentially whenever somebody will find it useful, that's good to see. And when crypto gets into Twitter and all social media platforms, you see crypto taking off into new all-time highs. The bear market is the time to build, guys. And let's look at Bitcoin price chart. Bitcoin is currently at 19,951, so it's still holding that 19,500 region. This is the critical level for Bitcoin. If Bitcoin breaks here, we might see carnage very, very quickly. And guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Mr. Legend Crypto if you want to get up-to-date news and happenings in the crypto world. And let's look at some other news happening in the crypto space. Colombian new president seems to be a fan of Bitcoin. That's good to see. And looks as if we're just getting some kind of, there's a whole positive vibe about the news coming out right now. Yes, there's fear, and retail investors are scared. A lot of people are scared because they got into Bitcoin, they got into crypto because they had this up only. So right now that we're going down, a lot of people are scared of, oh my God, I don't want to lose my money. Guys, at some point in time, you have to just take risks. It's only people that take risks that actually get the reward in the end. And a lot of people have now gotten Bitcoin at $3,000 at the bottom. Even during this COVID sell-off, a lot of people went into stables they didn't want to get, and they believed that Bitcoin was going to dump further because Bitcoin came to around 3,800. But what happened after that? We had the greatest bull run known to crypto history. And will this time be different? I believe Bitcoin will rise again. Go back to the Bitcoin price chart. You can see that every time Bitcoin had this kind of wonderful fall where people thought Bitcoin was dead, Bitcoin found a way to recover. Yes, we might not just V-bottom out of here. We might take at least 1 or 2 months. But I think in due time, crypto will find this feedback. And Bitcoin miners sold their entire May harvest. That's what reports are telling us. Bitcoin miners are finding it extremely hard to continue their operation as the cost of production has exceeded profits. Crazy. If Bitcoin miners start capitulating, guys, you know that the bottom is almost in. And miners collectively hold 800,000 Bitcoin, making them one of the biggest whales in the market. Out of this, public miners hold 46,000 Bitcoin, and their selling spree could push the price further down. That's another reason, guys, why I actually believe we still have further downside to go. A lot of these mining firms or the mining farms actually need to sell their Bitcoin to keep their operation moving. If they don't sell Bitcoin at a cheap price, they'll end up operating at a loss. That's why a lot of them have incentive to actually sell before the price goes low. Because, guys, if Bitcoin actually crashed below 17,500, nobody is going to tell where the bottom is. Bitcoin can keep dumping for actually a long time. The battle of the stablecoins is still on. USDC real volume flips Tether on Ethereum as total supply hits 55.9 billion. And USDC is coming for that number 3 spot in the crypto market. Guys, I've always been telling you guys, it's not a good sign that in the top 5 cryptocurrency by market capitalization, we have 2 stable coins there. It means we're learning from fiat. Guess what? A lot of people still find comfort in fiat. A lot of people don't want their money to lose value. They don't want to hold Bitcoin in the downtrend. They want to hold Ethereum in the downtrend. And smart move, if you ask me. Let's take a look at some altcoins right here. Which altcoins are actually popping in the last 24 hours? If you need an altcoin to actually, if you want to check a chart of an altcoin, drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let me see what you have to say in the chat. ApeCoin, what's ApeCoin doing? ApeCoin has been dumping. Let me put it in the 1D time frame so that we can see what all these altcoins are doing. ApeCoin reached a low here of $3.2, currently trading for 4.11. ApeCoin actually launched at $5. It got to as high as $25. Right now it's at $4. Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash is at $111. Bitcoin Cash looks as if it's just holding up, and any small tweak in the market, we might see a new low for Bitcoin Cash. We don't want to see that. Which other coin should we check, guys? GMT, another new coin that was launched, and GMT had over 20x return. And you can see here I labeled this pain and gain. I've never even checked this chart in a while. I labeled this pain and gain. Let me just take this off, and you can see that GST is still holding up very well. GMT is still holding up very well. Excuse me, GMT is still holding up very well. But guys, remember, all coins that are risky in the bear market. You want to be careful. You want to know what you're holding. Which other altcoin is there that's pumping? XRP. Funny enough, XRP has been holding up very well in this whole crypto dump. I've been expecting XRP to dump lower than this, but XRP have been holding up just like the total altcoin market. But guys, we are crucial point in the altcoin market. Any small giving from BTC and we're going to see a huge dump. You want to be careful with these altcoins and total crypto market of altcoins minus Bitcoin. Let me look for the total crypto market minus Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's telling us the health of the market. We checked the chart earlier. You can see that total crypto market cap minus Bitcoin and Ethereum is sitting at the all-time high. And right now, if Bitcoin start dumping, we might actually see it dumping. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like this video. You can check out my channel. I have some awesome videos. I release videos every day. You can check out the playlist. I drop, if you want to learn how to trade cryptocurrency, I have Crypto Made Easy, Bulls and Bears, Altcoin Show, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and any news you're looking for in the crypto space. Mr. Legend Crypto is your one source for all that. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more awesome videos like this. Turn on the post notification if you want to get notified anytime I drop a new video. See you guys in my next video. Bye.